Hi, this is Doug with IdahoMMA.com. I'm here with Brandon Upchurch, Red Dragon Kajukenbo and MMA in Nampa. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate your time.
Not a problem.
You've got a fight coming up in Rage in the Cage 5. Tell us what your training's like right now. It's Friday. We're a couple days out. What are you doing right now?
A lot of it is cutting weight, getting ready, doing a lot of bag work, a lot of footwork, and just getting ready to stop some takedowns.
So all your hard training's done, and now you're just sort of just chilling, basically making sure you get your weight cut and making sure you don't get hurt. What got you started in mixed martial arts?
Well, it's I used to, I won tickets to my very first MMA fight, and I was like, I never really heard of it. I was a big pro wrestling fan, and I was like, got kind of tired of it. And then I went to my first XFS show, and I was like, oh wow, I really like this. I was like, one day I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk out of that tunnel, and I procrastinated for like a year, and then finally I was like, all right, time to do it. So I got a hold of some people, and I started up at Empty Hand Combat. I got a couple kickboxing fights with them, and then I had a fallout with them, so I went independent and ended up fighting MMA with the dude and with the guy that was managing me, and he wasn't really getting me any good fights. I was always getting beat up, and so finally I called Tony up here at Red Dragon. I was like, hey man, I need somewhere to go. I've known Tony for ever since I started, and he's like, yeah, come in. And ever since I've been here, and this is like my second home, sometimes my first. And I'm here all the time, and everybody here, I love everybody here, and so I love MMA.
So now you've had 4 K1 basically kickboxing bouts and 7 mixed martial arts fights. So you're sort of the veteran out of the amateur group fighting on that card. On this card, what do you think about Rage in the Cage 5, and how excited are you?
Oh man, I'm stoked. This is probably one of the biggest events in Idaho, and I'm glad I'm part of it. And I've never seen a card in Idaho with so many good fighters on it, especially the amateurs, or the pros too. And I'm excited that my opponent Chin Long took the fight, and knowing that I had as many fights as I do. It's his first MMA fight, but he's also got a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff under him, and it's gonna be a big challenge for both of us, and I hope he's ready, because I know I am, and I'm ready to throw down.
Well, yeah, this event, you train here in Nampa, and it's here in Nampa, so you're going to have a lot of hometown support. How's that going to affect you? You're going to get excited and want to perform really well in front of everybody.
Yeah. Well, I want to perform well in front of everybody every time. It don't matter if I'm out of state or not. I mean, I've earned a lot of respect in this sport just by showing up, and I fought a lot of big and bad guys, and some of the best out of state, in state, it don't matter, and it don't matter if I win or lose. I always come back. The biggest guys. I know my first fight was against a dude who was a champion, and he was 7-3. It was my very first MMA fight. I went in there and got my butt kicked, and but I was back at it like 3 weeks later, and I don't give up, and that's my biggest thing. I tell everybody, don't give up. It don't matter if you lose 10 of them and you only win 1. Don't give up. I mean, I got 7 fights, but I've only won 2 of them, and I'm still at it.
Yeah, well, we know, Brandon, that you bring it every time you step into the cage, and we're really excited to watch you and watch Rage in the Cage 5, August 21st at the Idaho Center. You can see Brandon come out and represent. Thank you again, Brandon. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.